These are amazing. I am so excited. Why am I this excited? It's just a bit of cardboard. Greetings, mythical creatures lovers. How are we? Hopefully you're having a lovely day. I'm just about to have a lovely day. Well, I am anyway having a lovely day, but it could get even better. My name is Ken Boyter, and together with the fantastically talented artist Rich Nairn, we have been developing the Story Spark Mythical Creatures deck for sparking people's imagination and to help combat the dreaded writer's block. Now, Rich and I, you might have seen some publicity for this over the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe, but Rich and I have actually been developing these cards for the past year. It feels like a past year anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the concept germinated about a year ago, and this is what we've been doing. We've been creating a deck of 50 cards that have mythical creatures and fantastic illustrations by Rich Nairn on one side, and then I've done copious amounts of research and written descriptions about those monsters and creatures, giving them the traits and a little bit about their history, so you guys can, like me, use them to help in your fantasy writing, or if you're an actor, it could be a good warm-up game to help spark the imagination to get storytelling flowing. It could also be used for teachers, you know, if you're a drama teacher, if you're an art teacher, you could, you know, inspire the kids to you know, do their own version of the golem or their own version of a mimic. Or if you're an English teacher, then obviously you can use them for creative writing to help spark the imagination like they do for me when I write my short stories. So, I'm very nervous because so far I've just been using these printed out copies, A4, the cards aren't that size. This was just for publicity's sake and for demonstration's sake. Now, they're a little bit worn, these, because I've been using them a lot. The moment of truth, we have received the demo deck. The demo deck has arrived from the printers. I'm very excited, but at the same time I'm very nervous because I've been a graphic designer for like 20 odd years and I've sent loads of stuff off to the printers, and there's always that sort of mixture of I really hope that the printer gets it right, I really hope that I've got it right, you know, that there's no, not that a graphic designer is really responsible for typos and the text, but in this case I am. But you know, it's like, are there any mistakes on it? Hopefully the logo has come out clearly enough. You know, there's loads of things that you kind of worry about. So there is that sort of dual excitement and sort of nervousness about how well it's going to come out. But that's the whole point of getting a demo deck. We used to, you know, with graphic design, you'd send off for proofs, and they would send you proofs that were what you had sent them, the files that you had sent them. So if it was a book, you'd get a book back. You know, it was a demo deck, if you like, you know, a demo book. If it was a poster, you'd get a proof of the poster. And that was just to make sure that everything was going to go to plan, because obviously if you then order 1,000 copies, oops, it's all gone a bit wrong if there is a mistake in it. So hence why the demo deck. Now I think I'm delaying this. You people that know me, I obviously do chat a lot, I do ramble a lot. So let's crack on. I think I'm just trying to delay it. So here we go then, we're going to open the deck. Now, I've not seen these, no one has seen these apart from obviously the printer. So here we go, a bag within a bag. I always like that. Nice little jiffy bag. Oh, the bag's already open. I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous? Here we go. Oh, look at this. So excited. Just that, look, just even through the mist and the fog of the bubble wrap. Yeah, here we go. I thought I'd get my surgical scalpel out because I don't want to damage the deck. And the good thing about a scalpel is it's meant to be very sharp. And you can kind of slide it across and hopefully keep it away, keep the blade away from the actual product, from the deck. Hey, here we go then. Look at this. Oh, that's one end. Can I just slide this out? Now, the reason why we're doing this, yes, is we are going to kickstart it. 1st of August, we're kickstarting it. It's going to be on Kickstarter, and each deck is going to be £20. We've got 3 decks. We've got the black and white, we've got the colour deck, the full colour deck, and there's going to be a gold edition as well. So where there's black and white, where there's black, it will be gold ink. It will look very special. The basic reward is going to be the black and white deck. If we get that funded, then if we get enough money to unlock the full colour, because that's going to be a stretch goal, then brilliant. Then you can then choose, if you pledge £20, you can then choose if you want the black and white deck or the colour deck. Again, if we then get enough money and it unlocks the gold deck, then obviously you can choose between, you know, the 3 decks. Plus, we are going to have add-ons as well. So if you want all 3 decks, then you can have all 3 decks. If you want 2 black and white decks, feel free. If you want a black and white deck and a colour deck, the choice is yours, as they say. So, again, that's me delaying this. Look at these. Oh my god, the box feels lovely. Woohoo! Here it is! Oh my word, I am so excited. Look at that. I think that looks pretty good. That looks pretty stunning. Yeah, so what we've done is they're called Story Spark cards. This is the Mythical Creatures deck, and hopefully, if this gets funded, which I'm really praying it will, then we will do other decks, and I'll create these little icons. So obviously, if you mix up loads of different decks, then you can still, if you want to, you know, put them back to their original deck, then you will know which card goes in which deck. So a nice little look at that. I'm going to show you every side. It's the same on every side actually. And look at that Mythical Creatures deck. And there's just a few examples of what the cards are. 50 illustrated cards with creature descriptions for game masters, writers, storytellers, educators and lovers of precious things. And then I've got my Mythical Tales from Edra logo. That's my patron, my writing patron. And also Rich Nan, who is the artist. He has a patron as well, Animal Tragic. So here we go then. I'm excited. You're excited. Hopefully you're excited. Oh, there they are. There they are. Doesn't really smell of anything. You know, like when you go into old bookshops, you know, the second-hand bookshops. I love the smell of old second-hand bookshops. But because these are brand new, here we are. Look at these. Oh my word. Oh, they look. My God, I am. Oh, this is amazing. So, I am so excited. They are flipped. I'm just going to flip them around a bit because they are. I've got them in a certain order. So, the printer does them 54 cards in a deck. So, we've got a few cards at the front just to give information. So, we've got the little title card there. That has then information about, you know, who wrote them, me, who drew them, Rich. Oh yeah, I haven't really formally introduced Rich. Here he is, Rich, right now. There he is. What a handsome man. And also a massive thanks to Sally for proofreading them. Sally Straw, she's done a fantastic job proofreading them. And also I'm going to give a massive shout out to Ian Hare, who is a friend of mine who does copywriting and marketing, and he very kindly looked at the Kickstarter campaign page and helped, you know, just tighten up a few of the sentences and sort of, you know, gave it his professional eye. And so I've implemented his changes, so thank you very much for that as well, Ian. Anyway, I know I'm just rambling. You're dying to probably see the rest of them. So there's going to be an artist page, so that's going to be all about Rich. That just tells you about Rich. We also have, oh my God, these are amazing. I'm so excited. Why am I this excited? It's just a bit of cardboard. But it's the artwork and the descriptions, and it's what you can use them for, which obviously makes me excited. There's a bit about me. There's the author. There you go. A bit about me. There is then another title card, but this time on the back is the full 50, the list of the 50 mythical creatures that are in the deck. So if you want to, you know, you're writing a story, you need a creature, you can just quickly look down the list and go, what would fit my, a troll, that'll fit my story, or a werewolf. Oh yeah, you know, I haven't written a story about a werewolf. Let's find out about the werewolf. A harpy. Hydra. There's loads. We've got 50. There's Deathworm, the Devil Bird, the Direwolf, My favourite is the Inkpot Monkey. Oh, we'll find the Inkpot Monkey in there. And or the other reason why I did them as a deck of cards is that if you want random, if you're into the random, the chaos theory, you can then just shuffle them, randomly pick a card out and go, boom, that's what I'm going to do a story about. The Golem or the Mimic. Yeah? Simple. Simples. And then you can read up about it. But look at this. So this is the Banshee. This one's in colour. Now with this demo deck, I got a mixture of colour and black and white because I thought in one deck, Rich and I can see the quality of the card itself, the paper stock. We can also feel the finish, and we can see how good the colour is and also how good the black and white is as well. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that is absolutely spot on. That is fantastic. Wow, I'm just blown away. You can tell I was a bit nervous. It's a big project. I wanted to get this absolutely right. And for me, it's always about quality. I don't want to give anybody just rubbish stuff. So that's why I spent a good time sourcing the printer and a good time knowing that they're an established printer. They know what they're doing. Listen to that. Listen to that. That's quality. That's quality right there. Oh my God. My hands are shaking at how exciting this. This is the Basilisk. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. The Behemoth. Let's see some black and white ones. So this is the Bola. So obviously they're going to come in alphabetical order. Look at that. Oh, is that a little bit out of focus? There it is. Look at the Bola. Look. So the quality of these are beautiful. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. So let's get the little Inkpot Monkey. The little Inkpot Monkey. Look at him. So cute. That is just amazing. Now, these are to help inspire people. And a massive friend of mine, a massive friend of Tales from Edra, was inspired because we've been promoting this for a while now. Sam, thank you so much for sending me this. This is the little Inkpot Monkey. So she was inspired by the Inkpot Monkey card and she made this crocheted Inkpot Monkey. How cool is that? So it's not just creative writing that could inspire. You could do your own paintings, you could do your own crochet, you could do your own, I don't know, what else? Cakes. You could make Mythical Creatures cakes. How about that based on the cards? And I will show you Rich Nairn, the artist. Here he is again. His favourite one is, where is it? It is the Talking Tree. It's the Talking Tree. Look at that. Oh, it's very wistful. Talking Tree. That's his favourite card. These are superb. These are superb. I just can't get... I know I'm going to be biased, obviously, but these are beautiful. This is why part of the advertising was, you know, yeah, they're for writers, they're for games masters. If you're, you know, if you're creating a world for your RPG, you know, the role-playing game, Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of thing. You can shuffle these, and you know, if you need a monster, if the players, like they normally do, they go off piste, your carefully crafted plot, your carefully crafted campaign, and then normally they go and do something silly. I mean, I play D&D, so we do this all the time. And you need a monster quickly, then you can just shuffle these, pull it out, boom, there's your monster. Fight that then, see how you get on with that. So, for example, let's do this. So, yeah. But not only is it for, you know, writers, actors, storytellers, games masters, that kind of people, it's also for people who love precious things. My precious. Look at these. So let's put them to the test, shall we? First time they've been shuffled. Now these are tarot sized, and if you don't know what tarot size is, it's roughly a pint. Pint and a tiddle. That is an official measuring term. A pint and a tiddle. So they are that sort of size. But yeah, so you just simply shuffle them like you would tarot cards, and then obviously you'd look away. Look away! And of course, I'm not going to shuffle. I mean, these are just freshly out the box, so they're going to be clumped together. It'll take a good lot of shuffling to really declump them. So then what I would do is I would then go, right, let me pick one. What we're going to make a story about, or who are the players going to be fighting? Oh, it's the 100 heads. It's the 100 heads. So then you'd go, right, am I going to write a short story about the 100 heads? Let's have a look. 100 heads. And it is what it sounds like. 100 heads. Then you would read the description. An intelligent monk whose knowledge of the holy text was unrivaled was a rather cruel and unforgiving person. When his fellow students misread a word, the monk would spitefully call them as stupid as a dog, as stupid as a hog, as stupid as a monkey, as stupid as a donkey, and so forth. When the monk reincarnated, karma dictated that he was reborn as a sea monster fish with 100 heads. One for each of the species he insulted his fellow monks with during his previous life. These weigh him down so he would never forget his cruelty as he swims the vast depths of the oceans around the world, regretting his humiliation of others. So right there, that would be fantastic. So if you're players, if you're in a role-playing situation, and I mean, you can look, obviously you can read through these in advance, and you might say, oh, actually, yeah, well, they're going to go on a boat, maybe they're going to encounter the 100 heads. Also, if you're a writer, I mean, that's a short story right there in itself, isn't it? You could just write that story up in fuller detail, or you could take bits of that and just have it where, well, let's have a look. It was a holy text, the knowledge of holy text. So it was a monk, yeah, and that he then starts calling his students. Or you could have it, you could reverse it. Yeah, some ways about reversing this. So you could have it where one of his students is so arrogant to think that he knows more or she knows more than the monk that he or she just laughs at her fellow classmates, and then she or he gets reincarnated as the 100 heads. Do you see what I mean? So there's loads of things you can do to spark your imagination. But I am so overwhelmed. These are just fantastic. Now I know I'm trying to sell these in terms of the Kickstarter, so you might think that I would say that, wouldn't I? But I'm not like that. I only will be enthusiastic about a product if I genuinely believe that. So yeah. Look at these! Look at these! Pick a card, pick a card. Look, we've got the Wendigo. There's the Wendigo. Now, what we've done is I've picked mythical creatures that are very well known, like a dragon, like a unicorn, like a griffin, that kind of thing. Plus, also mix things up and put in some, lesser known mythical creatures, like the Inkpot Monkey. What else have we got? Who else is not as well common? Well, the Wendigo kind of is. If you're into fantasy, you sort of know about the Wendigo, but wider people, that aren't necessarily into fantasy and folklore might not know about the Wendigo. The Behemoth. The Behemoth is actually from the Bible. So that's I don't know if you know. There's some mythical creatures in the Bible. We also have that's another one as well. The Cantalopus, if that's how you pronounce it. We have, what else that people might not know about? Oh yeah, the Warpetinger, which is a combination of various different woodland creatures. We have, what else? Oh, they're just lovely. Now, my latest short story is actually all about the Freybug. I was inspired by the Freybug and thought, yeah, I feel like a short story is emerging from the Freybug. So these are fantastic. I can't wait to actually start using them properly, because so far when I write my short stories, I've been using this. Which is fantastic because it's big print. But it's a bit cumbersome, the pages get worn, but it's been great because I've been, I need a creature, flick through, what one do I need, there it is. But now, these are pocket size. I can stick these in a bag or a pocket, hence pocket size. And then I can take them to my games night if I want to, or if I, for whatever reason need to create a story, I've got them there. I do actually do writing, not necessarily always at home, so these are great. Stick these in a bag. They're in a two-piece sturdy box. That was another thing I wanted. I wanted it to be very sturdy. I wanted them to last. So yeah, perfect size. And then you can just, and I can't wait then to do the randomize thing and actually shuffle them up. Oh, hello. And go, right, what shall I do now? Which one shall I pick? Which one shall I pick? Oh, cheeky! The Incubus. Now, the incubus is demonic spirit. The incubus disregards and distracts human morals. It will visit women in their sleep and lie with them in, you know, ghostly stuff. So, but look at the cockatrice. Honestly, right, I'm going to stop this now because I could just waffle on about these for hours and hours and hours, which I have done quite happily. So if you are interested in getting your own copy of the deck, as I say, the base Kickstarter reward is Inkpot Monkey reward, which is the black and white version. It's £20, but we are going to be launching it on the 1st of August, so not long to go. And for the first 3 days, if you pledge, if you click on that Inkpot Monkey reward and you pledge that you're going to get a deck, you will get £5 off. £5 off. That's quite a big discount. So you'll get the deck for £15, and I think that is incredible value for money. And I'm not just saying that. I would happily spend £15, well, £20 actually, to be honest, which is why we set them at £20. But we're doing a discount, £5 off in the first 3 days, and that is unlimited. We're not limiting that, so tell all your friends, share this video, share other posts that you see of this. Make this reality, make this dream a reality, because I'm sure you are going to love these. I'll leave descriptions in the comments, and so you can, sorry, when I say descriptions, what am I talking about? I'll leave links in the descriptions or any comments where this video gets posted. But obviously on the 1st of August, you can actually just log in to Kickstarter and search for Story Spark Cards Mythical Creatures deck. If you'd like to get notified, then again I'll put a link in the description where you can click on the link. You can then click on the notify on launch button, and then within your Kickstarter you will get an email, you know, you'll get a little message saying, yes, it's gone live, pledge now, presumably. I don't know what they'll say, but it'll be like, pledge now, back now, you've been interested in this. So there you go. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Look, the Chenoo, I included the Chenoo in a recent novel that I wrote. The Raven, don't know how you pronounce that. Not quite a dragon. I don't know if you know there's a difference between a raven and a dragon, but we haven't got time to get into that. I would love to. I am so happy with this. So happy. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Thank you so much for watching. Please back this. Please share this with your friends and family and anybody that loves fantasy and mythical creatures. And remember, may the magic of storytelling flow through you always. I'm so happy. So happy.